Good morning, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2012 Toyota Camry XLE for you today, and this will be a test drive and driving impression video of this gorgeous little vehicle as we get it out on the road, put it through its paces, and take you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see and hear. Now, we do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle as well, where we go through the ins and outs and demonstrate its many functions and features. So make sure you catch that video as well. We will be sure to leave the link to both videos in the description portion of the ad, anywhere you see this vehicle for sale. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. All right, push button start. 51,644 miles. That is truly impressive. We'll go ahead and get our seat belts on here and we'll go ahead and get started. Power seat adjustments, and here we go. See if I can squeeze out of these cones without hitting a cone. See if I can pass my driving test here. Folks, as I mentioned in the walk-around video of this vehicle, in case you have caught it, the XLE trim is the highest trim level you can get this vehicle in. It incorporates all the popular features such as features and amenities such as the leather seats, the heated seats, navigation system, backup camera, alloy wheels, push button start, this beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel and dashboard, this wood trim, usually a better sound system. Gives you lots of extra bells and whistles. This particular one is equipped with the 4-cylinder engine, which is a difficult engine to find in this trim level. It's the standard engine that comes with the Camry, but with the XLE, oftentimes you typically have to go with the V6 engine, and nothing wrong with the V6 engine. It's very robust, very powerful, but you know, it uses more fuel. It has a higher cost of ownership and maintenance. And sometimes I find some of our customers want the top of the line trim as far as features and amenities go, but they also want the smaller, more fuel efficient and lower cost of maintenance motor. So this combination is a little bit difficult to find, and this is kind of a unicorn in that sense. And the 4-cylinder engine, I find, has all the power you would ever want. It doesn't feel like it's lacking power at all. Our gas light just came on too. We'll be putting some fuel in it before we put it for sale officially. Passing power is great. As you can see, transmission shifts are just about as smooth as butter. Vehicle drives straight, doesn't pull to the left or the right. Very responsive, very quiet, very comfortable. Quite impressive. As I apply the brakes here, I don't feel any shaking or shimmying on the steering wheel, don't feel any shaking or shimmying on the pedal, and certainly don't feel any shaking or shimmying on the chassis of the vehicle. Nothing that would indicate any warpage of the brakes or rotors whatsoever. Very quiet and smooth. Also seems like they've incorporated a lot of sound dampening materials, which allows to keep the outside world outside. You'll easily get 30 plus miles per gallon in this thing while feeling like $1 million and being wrapped in comfort and luxury. This next turn over here, folks, has a lot of uneven roads and rough pavements and potholes on that next stretch of road, and it really puts the suspension through its paces. Oftentimes, if we get a vehicle that's got worn out suspension, you know, upper lower control arms, ball joints, sway bar links, tie rod ends, typically we'll feel the shifting and the movement on this section of road. We'll feel clunks, we'll feel rattles. I don't feel or hear any of that here. This vehicle is doing an excellent job absorbing these bumps and these rough roads. And you know, it's driving like a 51,000 mile car should. Speaking of 51,000 miles, folks, oftentimes to get a Camry with this fuel miles on it, you're having to go to a 3 or 4 year old one, which would put you at maybe 2021, 2022 model year. And as you can imagine, that would cost you $20,000 plus, if not more, especially if you were looking at an XLE like this, a high trim level. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds. You're not paying 2021, 2022 prices for this vehicle, and you're getting a very low mileage, clean car with a great vehicle history report and California ownership. Here, folks, we'll do a 0 to 60 acceleration run going up this hill, and we'll see how quickly we can get up to 60. I'm going to let a little bit of space form between us and the vehicle ahead of us so that we have enough space to get up to 60. And I'll be zooming in on the instrument cluster here. 3, 2, 1, and go. About 50% throttle here, 60, 70%, 80%, 90%. And to 60 and beyond before you know it. As we slow down to a safe speed, again, no shaking, no shimmying. Feels great, very responsive, and quite impressive. Quite personally, I'd opt for the 4-cylinder engine as well. Save yourself some money on fuel and maintenance as well. I think this will make a great vehicle for any individual or family. We do offer extended warranties, and trade-ins are also welcome. Finance options are available, both in person and on our website. For those of you watching from out of state or out of town, we also do have affordable nationwide shipping and transport services. Just give us a call. We'll get you a quote on what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours. Now, folks, if you've enjoyed our video thus far, please do consider giving us a big old thumbs up. Make sure you slam that like button. We'd also love it if you subscribe. We are really concentrating on growing our YouTube channel, and we cannot do it without your help. So please like and subscribe, and then make sure you hit the bell notification icon so you can be notified of all of our future videos. Smooth and quiet, very impressive. Going over these speed bumps, vehicle feels great. Folks, we got a great deal on this vehicle. Grandma retired it because she could no longer safely drive, and we're passing this great deal on to you. This vehicle would have typically been anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 more expensive had we bought it through a typical auction, because we would have had to pay more for it. So we're just interested in doing a quick turnaround and bringing a great vehicle to some nice folks, and hopefully that's you. If you have any additional questions, concerns, or comments, you can get a hold of me directly by dialing area code 916-765-7575. You can also find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website at directautooutlet.com. I do also want to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us and investing your valuable time, sticking with us throughout the entirety of this video. As we make our way back, I do want to say that I do look forward to seeing and working with each and every one of you in the near future. The last thing I want to demonstrate here for you is going to be the backup camera. So as we pull in, we'll just go ahead and back up into a slot, and we'll go ahead and call it a wrap at that point. Squeeze back through this cone. It's a little bit easier doing it in this direction. There we go. All right. All you gotta do is throw the vehicle into reverse and get your backup camera. Great resolution. Let you see exactly where you're going. Keep yourself out of trouble. Thank you so much again, folks. We hope to see you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.